Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Landover right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Another carry for Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This one's headed for the sideline, and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now gives to Garindo, running left. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap now to Young. Buys time, rolling right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. He's got it near the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. He lets a heater go deep. Middle of the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. That's complete to Garindo. He's got room to roam here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Forced out to his right. Oh, he nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Garindo. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up 4th and 9. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Staring at fourth down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! And normally that equals disaster, but it gets out of bounds and ends in a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. He's on the move. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing it just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap to Daniels.
Yes, sir.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Rush coming for Young. Gets this to Johnson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Young on 1st and 10. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be touched down after a big play. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To the air on first down. Young. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. He brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Garindo has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. The advent of a new style of kickoff in 2024 created all sorts of new strategies to generate big returns. And Brock, here, we see their own design executed to perfection to spring them for 6.
Yeah, I don't know if we've seen a rule change that has invigorated special teams coaches, head coaches, all the coaches, as much as this one did this offseason, each looking for their own wrinkle to try to throw in there and do what we just saw, break it the length of the field for 6 big points.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Defense shows blitz. Young hits him on the in route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 46. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. refuses to bring this one out. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They just get the play off. He rolls to his right. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Out of the gun, Daniels. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's Young. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. Young looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Young on 3rd and goal.
Oh.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll send him over right. They're going for it, Young. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast.
The 11-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Motioning left is their running back. Eckler gets the first and more. And he's finally brought down at the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. On first down, here's Daniels. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They've got to keep moving quick here. Daniels on first down. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Again, Daniels to the air. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. To throw, Daniels. Misfire there, couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This is Eckler on second. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's a gain of 7.
Play fake here, Daniels. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here's a quick throw to the left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point.
And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. They'll time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Panthers are winners, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fate now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up, to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole tape, wow. Big balls, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me pissed off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out y'all, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean?